guys, welcome along. Today we'll be having a look at some basic modern waltz moves for you to do either on the ballroom floor or in your home. Let's have a look. What we'll be starting you off with are some what we call change steps. So they follow the classic waltz rhythm of a step, a side step, and a close, so 3 beats to match the 3 beats that we find in waltz music, and they can go either forward or backward on either foot. Let's have a look at the footwork for what we call a left foot change. So we're going to come forward on the left foot, 1. We're going to take a sideways step on the right, 2, and close our feet, 3. I can do the same thing on my right as well, so that would be forward on the right, side on the left, close my feet. Now if I have 3 steps or 3 weight changes, as I did with those steps, so I had forward left, side right, and close my feet, I'm going to change weight when I close my feet, so that for the next figure, I have to start on the opposite foot, in this case, the right foot. So if I put on a left foot change and then a right foot change, I would have forward, side, close, forward, side, close. Now that can take a little bit of getting used to, that closing the feet and changing weight so you go off on the opposite foot. If you do a left foot change and then a right foot change, one of the biggest things that will tell you that you're getting it right is that you're moving first to one side and then to the other on those sideways steps. In the modern waltz, we dance this in what we call a closed hold. So if the leader is coming forward on the left, that means that the follower will have to be going backwards on the right. So let's have a look at some of those change steps going backwards. So if we're dancing a left foot change, that means that if I'm the follower, I need to switch that round, start on my right foot, and I will go back on the right, side on the left, and close my feet. If the leader is doing a right foot change, then the follower will start on the left foot and go back, side, and close. Now, in the sequence of moves that we put together for this session, we go both forwards and backwards on the left and on the right foot, regardless of whether we're the leader or the follower. We get a turn at each. Now, if I put on 2 forward changes and then 2 backward changes, making sure I change feet each time, I should end up where I started. So we might have forward on the left, side, close, forward on the right, side, close, back on the left, side, close, back on the right, side, close, and I have ended up where I started. So we're going to have Ian as the leader do those exact steps. If I'm the follower, I have to reverse what I'm doing, so I'll be going backwards on the right first. But we can do this in our closed hold. So nice and supportive, nice and close, and we have step, side, close, step, side, close, back the other way, step, side, close, step, side, close. So gentlemen, your footwork will be left, side, close, right, side, close, left, side, close, right, side, close. Ladies, we have right, side, close, left, side, close, right, side, close, left, side, close. So this mini sequence of basic waltz steps is a great one to practice, particularly if you don't have a lot of room to practice it in, and you can do it either by yourself or with a partner. Now, if we have a little bit more space, if we're in a ballroom or maybe in a long area, we can make this movement shift down the floor instead of coming back to itself. The idea is that on that second group either forwards or backwards, you want to shift your orientation a little bit. So what happens is we end up zigzagging our way down the floor. If we have a look at the leader steps, we have straight, 2, 3, turn, 2, 3, straight, 2, 3, turn, 2, 3. And Ian ends up back on the same angle that he started with, but further down the floor. You'll notice there that Ian was turning about a quarter on each of those turning moves. So the first one, he was turning a quarter to his right, moving back along that line, and then moving back again a quarter to the left. The ladies have the same amount of turn, but of course we're going backwards first and then forwards. So ladies have straight, 2, 3, turn, 2, 3, straight, 2, 3, turn, 2, 3. Now, if you are practicing that zigzag option with a partner, make sure that your frame is nice and supportive so that you're doing that turn together, not as two individuals. Well done, guys. That's it for today. So adapt those moves depending on what space you're going to be in. Whether you do the box one or the zigzag one, you should end up in a position where you can repeat those steps. So have fun, good waltzing. We'll see you next time.